हो गया।
हेलो गाइस, वेलकम बैक टू माय यूट्यूब चैनल। और आज हम लोग आए हुए हैं इंडिया गेट। और इंडिया गेट के सामने हमारा ये राष्ट्रपति भवन है। तो मैं और मेरे फ्रेंड मिस्टर दीपक पांडे जी मेरे साथ आए हुए हैं, जो आप लोगों को कुछ जानकारी शेयर करना चाहेंगे इंडिया गेट और हमारा जो राष्ट्रपति भवन है उसके बारे में। तो प्लीज़ दीपक पांडे जी बताइए कुछ।
Hello, very good evening, guys. Actually, this is a very lovely evening for everyone. Actually, this is my friend Mr. Ravindra Kumar, and both
Thank
are
you.
the employee of the government, and both are the employee of the in Delhi in the Bank of Baroda. So right now we are already standing here to the front of the India Gate, and Ravindra Kumar have already introduced in back side of the Rashtrapati Bhavan. There is the President of India have already stayed there. So every 5 years have two election in India to have to not have to directly elected by the people of the general in India to indirectly elected by the constitutional person who have already elected in our the country and the different sectors, just like for the member of parliament, member of legislative council, member of legislative assembly. So that person have to have elected for going to vote. But right now in our president, that is a very good person and good dynamic lady that
Yes.
have already elected in coming from in Orissa daughters and Murmuji. So this she is the Mahamahim. Actually we have too much have to love and affection regards for that had to lady. She is the very polite and very had conventions for regarding for that all that things. Actually that evening have too much have to delighting for here. The lots of the people have already roaring for in different places in all over of the country in across of this India. Not only for in India, all over the world. People have already have to come to here. That's main reason ki India have to capital have to New Delhi. And this is the heart of the New Delhi.
Yes,
If
yes,
you will to
absolutely.
visit and you have to stay in Delhi, if you have not stay in Delhi, rarely come to in Delhi. So if you have visit in this place, just if you go for this side, that side is the if you have to see there a structure. है ना? That
The Lal
structure
Killa.
is the India Gate. That
Yes, yes.
structure is India Gate. This path in the previously have to long day after in our country have the when have to getting to independent 15 August to 1947. So continuously have to our country have to celebrate to 57th, 58th to independence to continuously. So that name is the Rajpath.
Yes,
that
yes.
have to the
Rajpath.
respect of that our Mahatma Gandhi. Rajpath. After that we have to continuously to first time to have elected to Modi government. Modi have to previously that became the Prime Minister in 2014, Chief Minister of Gujarat. After that have to take on the full majority for here and becoming Prime Minister of India. So first term is over. That have to same thing have to Rajpath. After the second term have coming from there and 2019 to continuously doing to your work in the, as a Prime Minister of India. So just have to maintenance work is going on for there. So still for in our Delhi to many times to come to my friend, especially for Mr. Ravindra Kumar. He's a very good gentleman
Thank
person
you.
and
Thank
good
you
have
very
to
much.
gratitude. Actually, so maintenance work is going for there. We are crossing for there. Just if you will visit for there, roadside only for 400 meters for there. And that is the main road that have to go for road for in Safdarganj for base hospital AIMS. And this road have to also become to go for them in the heart of the Delhi CP, Connaught Place to connecting. Same road is also there, already maintenance. So that have to barrier have already going for there. So just before only for 45 days ago, so this way is open for a common people who go for and take on enjoyment and to watch and take on the feelings of the India Gate. Right now we are already standing to here. If you please focus on this camera. This is on this road. That is the very good for that efficiently that have too much cleanness for there. If you have feel to this like the camera have to this like to Ravindra, two road is already going for there. The more 90 meter is already there. Both side and the platform for a common people who have to already had to walk to one place to that another place. And after that, that person who have to just like the kid, just for a gentleman person and to another person who have to do it. Government have to take on the too much gratitude and both sides have to park for that person who have to take on the enjoyment and the sit for there. So definitely that have to very good efficiently for all this thing. Actually, people have not only for have roading for there. Some people have already doing the work and serve for in across of the country and outside of the world. India have now already have republic country. So that's main reason here is the more than a 200 abroad country had a good relations for Indian. So lots of the ambassador stay for a year. Embassy is already there. If the person, if you have a stay in Delhi, so if you have visit in this the Connaught place, just Warakhamba is the metro station. Just you have only walk from only another place. And after that, that person who have to just like the kid, just for a gentleman person and to another person who have to do. Government have to take on the too much gratitude, and both sides have to park for that person who have to take on the enjoyment and the sit for there. So definitely that have to very good efficiently for all this thing. Actually, people have not only for have roading for there. Some people have already doing the work and serve for in across of the country and outside of the world. India have now already have republic country. So that's main reason here is the more than a 200 abroad country had a good relations for Indian. So lots of the ambassador stay for a year. Embassy is already there. If the person, if you have a stay in Delhi, so if you have visit in this the Connaught place, just Warakhamba is the metro station. Just you have only walk from only for 50 meters. USA embassy is there. After that, Russia embassy is there. Pakistan embassy is there. So urban countries embassy there. Modi have government have to take on the pressure and build up the good relationship with the neighbors. One Mahatma Gandhi have to teach us and take on the very famous statements. We will never change our that neighbors. We will never change the neighbors. We will also build a good relations with the neighbors and the friends. So gentlemen, that have to come here from the different kinds of the person in the here. Especially we have already telling to you in English. But right now actually I am coming from a North Indian state, not my mother language in English. This like I have to fluency. Actually I am coming from a very village area, rural area. My mother tongues have also come to me Bhojpuri, Mathili and Magdi and Hindi. But actually the purpose of the video, actually this is my first video I had to introduce to you. So actually my friend, I have to most educated person and most have to that fluent for English speaking person, but he have to give it to you a chance for introduce for that have to time to India again. Actually the Ravindra have just focused to this side. Actually just we have to introduce for to you. Actually some kid for there with his parents. Some gentlemen have enjoyed for the yellow bikes, who are doing for there and enjoyment for that have to little bit time to spend for this historical palace. So that I say most welcome for you. So guys, I will also have to appreciate to you. Please come to in here and definitely to enjoy your that evening and go through there and welcome students. Actually one times again to go, one times again for that gratitude for things. Please come and we have to watch these schedules and also have to the welcome of the gratitude this level. So that